One is to say that on his ascendancy to the presidency, President William Ruto tasked my office with the role of coordinating response to the drought situation. And I really want to take this moment to thank all the stakeholders, our international partners, the county governments, the World Food Program, the Kenya Red Cross, all other humanitarian organizations that we have been working with. I want to thank Dr. Jackson of the UN office for the support. And I must say that difficult as things have been, we have not lost a single life because of famine. And I want to say, I really want to thank all the stakeholders for the support that you have accorded me in that role of coordinating the drought response so that we can look for ways to keep our people alive and try to protect livelihoods. I want to thank you, and I want to ask for continued support as we go into the future. Number two, I want to make a special appeal to our international partners to consider chipping in on the school feeding program as a way of keeping our children in school. As it is, many children have left school because of hunger, and one of the ways to secure their future and keep our education system going is to avail food in school. So that is a special appeal that I want to make to our partners to consider how they can help us in that particular aspect. Finally, I want to assure the people of Kenya that the country is stable. President William Ruto is in charge of the country. And I want to say that the situation that we are facing today in Nairobi, life goes on, that is why we are here. Many Kenyans are going about their lives, and we are happy that most Kenyans trusted the government that will protect life and property, and they have gone to work. And they have ignored the illegal declaration of a holiday that cannot be. Nevertheless, quite a number of business people in the Central Business District in Nairobi did not open their shops and businesses, arising from fear of looting and destruction of property, having considered what happened in Kisumu, where the Azimio people looted tents, chairs, and food, and Azimio people were threatening business people not to open by threatening that they will loot their wares. As a result, this morning, because of lack of business in the CBD, the country has lost almost 2 billion shillings in terms of business. And this is money that should have been circulating in the economy. We want to urge these people to consider this afternoon to call off the chaos, the mayhem, the intimidation, because what they are doing is destroying our economy. The economy had begun showing signs of recovery, and we were getting a lot of affirmation from international financial players and no other partners. But the events that are being organized by the opposition is not good for business, it's not good for the economy, and we want to ask the organizers to consider this afternoon to call off the mayhem and the chaos so that those who did not open their businesses and shops can go back to work this afternoon. But I want to assure the people of Kenya that President William Ruto has given very firm and clear instructions to the Inspector General of Police to protect life and property. And as this afternoon, the police have taken charge of the Central Business District. No life has been lost, no property has been destroyed, and those activities will continue for the remainder of the day, tomorrow, the day after, the weeks to come, the months to come. We have a responsible government in office who have a constitutional duty to protect life and property. So we urge the people of Kenya to ignore being incited into violence and destruction of property, because it's not good for the economy, it's not good for the country. And we want to thank those who are courageous enough to ignore threats and intimidation and to go about their businesses in an orderly manner. We have a country to run, And we want to ask those who are organizing demonstrations, those who are organizing chaos, those who are organizing mayhem to be decent people. They cannot ask the children of poor people to get involved in violence when their own children are in safety in the East African Legislative Assembly in Arusha. It is not fair, it is not right. If they are so persuaded that people need to go to the streets and cause chaos and mayhem, they should ask their children to be in the forefront so that if there are issues, their children can bear the consequences. But it is not right, it is not fair for you to ask the children of other people to go and cause chaos and mayhem where your own children are safe in another country, enjoying the perks and the luxuries of the jobs that you have given them. It is not fair, it is not right. So with those very many remarks, I want to say thank you, everybody, for coming to be with us here in Mombasa. We want to thank the grain bag handlers for very efficient way you are handling the grain, and we want to urge you to continue. And maybe before I close, I want also to take this opportunity to say that the Kenya Ports Authority has undergone serious changes in terms of management. We have a new board of directors and a new chief executive officer has been appointed. The new team has instructions from the Minister for Transport to inject efficiency in this port, to do away with the bureaucracy, to make this port a corruption-free zone. We want this port to be the destination of choice in Africa. And we have no doubt in our mind, and we want to applaud the board of directors for the choice of Captain William Ruto, who has institutional memory and a proven track record of managing this port. And the government is happy because the reaction we have gotten from the stakeholders, from the dock worker union, from the clearing and forwarding group, from the shipment agencies and everybody, the appointment of Captain Ruto has been taken very positively, and we believe that the new management will inject efficiency in this port. And we want to tell the new managers of this port to know that you are in competition with our neighbors. So you don't have a monopoly. The only way to stay in business is for you to be efficient and to have a seamless way of managing this port in an efficient, less and less expensive, so that you can attract more business. So with those very remarks, I want to say thank you. May God bless you and bless you abundantly. Asanteni sana.